Ladies and gentlemen, it's been such a fabulous day full of challenges and ways to succeed with each challenge appearing. And guys, we started off with my man Nick, who broke it down like a sizzling. And now we're going to have a lady all the way from France join us. Guys, I don't know. Everybody seems to be coming from regions all around the world. We got people from all over the place. So Elise is someone that I actually met not too long ago. She is actually very fresh, guys, because she's actually starting her own business and she's actually got a new career. And she's actually got quite a lot of influence, or let me rather say experience, in the world of marketing, which is a very valuable component of business, as everybody knows. And so, guys, I don't want to give away too much because let me tell you that I actually met Elise at a research intervention whereby we were asked to give ideas about a product that's going to be launched. And these products are basically different kinds of, how can I say, television formats. And so we met at this market research event, and I thought she was pretty cool because she was interested in business, and she's a young stunner herself. So those are my people, guys. And so I thought, I don't really know this girl well enough. I don't know this chick. So hey, I asked her, hey, listen, Elise, can we go for coffee? Because I wanna get you on the show, but I don't really know you. I don't really know who you are. Could be psycho, but she's not. She's actually really cool, and she actually just came back from the Philippines, and she had a really good time. And that was really cool to hear. And she's got a very interesting story, guys. So I've just sent you the link, and we're gonna see exactly what we can learn about another professional in her own right. And hey, guys, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited because we don't just have gents on the show. We've got ladies, and the ladies are sizzling, guys. Hey, guys, get tuned in, guys. Seriously, the ladies are bringing it. They're bringing the competition, guys. And so we actually sat down, and I was, just informing her about some of the stuff I know about numerology. I think she was a little bit fascinated by that, and just we were discussing Rich Dad Poor Dad, because for me, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, he's got the foundations of all of this. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the gorgeous, the beautiful, the most amazing Elise. What's up, Elise?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Did you have a good day?
Yeah, perfect. And you?
I had a great day. It was amazing.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, what was the highlight of your day? Like, what would you say was the thing that was really awesome?
So my highlight, I would say, I told you I have a new job, right?
Yes.
So I've been like doing my new job basically. I like the whole week I started, and now I'm starting to have like real tasks. So that's what I've been doing the whole day basically.
Oh wow. Okay, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. So your new job is around marketing, if I'm correct.
Yeah, marketing and business development for a cryptocurrency company. So yeah,
That is amazing. That is amazing.
yeah.
I mean, I love that cryptocurrency world, and I love business. So, how did you get this job? This is like, not a standard job. It seems like a unique job.
Yeah. Actually, I was very lucky because he was a friend of a friend who, just a friend who knew someone that was hiring, and he thought about me, so he gave me the contact, and that's how I got, like, I passed the interview and then I got the job basically. So yeah, I was very lucky because it was not the traditional way, like applying on LinkedIn or whatever. So yeah.
Ah, wow. Okay, so you just jumped the gate. You just bypassed everybody.
Yeah, I guess it's just with contact, just friends of friends, and you worked out. So yeah, I'm happy.
That's really cool. That's really cool. I think even in business, would you say like I think even in business, that's how business works. It's like, you refer somebody and then that
Ah, yeah, for
person,
sure.
yeah.
Absolutely. It's all about connection in the end, and that's why networking is very important.
Ooh, networking. Okay,
Mm.
great. So, when was the last time you went to a networking event or maybe networked with somebody or some people? Doesn't necessarily have to be an event.
I think, yeah, I went to a few trade shows, but it was for my previous job, so it was not the same context right now. But yeah, it's always nice to meet people that are in the same field, or even if it's different companies, or it's always good to just know more people, I think.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. That's so true. And this friend of yours, are they also involved in cryptocurrency?
No, but he's involved in trading, so it is kind of similar, but he doesn't work in cryptos. No.
Oh, okay. What does he do, like
Yeah.
forex or something like that, or stocks?
I think he does like yeah, stocks. Like just that's his job. But yeah, he lives from this, so it's very cool for him, to be honest.
Wow, wow. And what about you?
Yeah.
Do you have some experience with cryptocurrency?
Yeah, so I was just like looking into this a few years ago because of course everyone heard about Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever, and I wanted to learn more. So yeah, I looked into this a few years ago, but I would never think that I would work now, like have a job related to this. So it's actually very cool because I know I don't know everything, like, and I'm learning. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Jeez, okay. That's interesting. So did you maybe buy Bitcoin or did you buy Ethereum? What did you buy?
Yeah, I bought a bit, but very little, because I was still a student, so I didn't have like a real salary, but I bought a bit of Bitcoin and a bit of Ethereum, and I just left it there and never touched it again. And I think, yeah, that's cool.
Wow, that's really, really cool. Okay, great. So even as a student, because there's some adults that don't even buy crypto or don't get involved. But I mean, as a student, I think that's quite brave because you don't have that
Yeah.
much. Like students don't really have much money,
Yeah, I know.
and
But I,
and
I was working part-time, so I still had a bit, and I was like, okay, let's just try. But I wish I could put more, like every month, maybe like a little bit, but at that time I couldn't, so I just put like very little, and that's it. Yeah.
okay, great, great, great. And what about now? Are you interested in getting more involved, or have you been
I
getting more
think
involved in crypto?
I haven't yet, but I'm interesting to getting more involved into stocks. Like before
Ah,
crypto, I want to invest in stocks first. So because I got a new job, is like my real full-time job. So now I will have like a real salary every month. So yeah, I will for sure put a part of my salary in investments like this. Yeah.
okay. I think that's smart. I think that's smart.
Yeah.
And okay, so your previous job, what was that, if you don't mind?
So I got actually a different job. So my first job in Taiwan was about marketing and sales for a medical device company, and then I changed to a marketing agency. And so actually, it's a bit funny because this job was really cool. I really enjoyed the task, but I was paid very, very low. So I
Ooh.
decided, oh, if I can do this like paid super low, then I can just create my own marketing agency. And that's kind of what we have done also with a friend. And yeah, so it's also cool.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing. So you
Yeah.
guys already registered the business? Are you guys in business or in the
It's
process?
starting in the process. So that's why I
Ah,
still have the like my job, because I still need, because it's not like really big right now, but hopefully in the future maybe, yeah.
okay, okay. So you running your business. I mean, you're running your job. I mean, you're performing the tasks of your job, but you're starting your business on a part-time basis, if I'm correct.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I've been trying to have customers, but it's like we have a few customers, but it's like not enough. So that's why I was looking for a job on the side. Yeah.
Ah, wow, but that's amazing. I mean, you just started and you already have some customers?
Yeah, I'm doing this with a friend who is based in the US. She's Taiwanese, and basically her she graduated in filmmaking, so she's very creative for making like content online or anything like communication. And my field is also like marketing, so more like market research or stuff like this. So we both have the balance like this, and yeah, that's quite cool, to be honest.
Oh, okay, wow. So
Yeah.
I think partnerships are great. And I think what
Yeah.
you're doing is also smart. Like because Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, he actually
Mm.
suggests that keep your daytime job but start a part-time business. And
Yeah, right.
yeah, and I like that you have a partner. That's amazing. Like
Yes. Yeah.
how did you guys like, make that decision that what, we're gonna partner together?
I think it's just because she was also struggling to find a job in the US, and she thought, it's actually easier to just create something than actually being hired. And for me, it was a bit the same. I struggled a little bit in Taiwan to find like a good job I liked. And also, like I said, I had the marketing agency job. It was just paid very little for what I was doing. And I don't know, we just talked and we said, oh, that would be cool if we do this together. So yeah, that's what happened.
Wow, that's so cool. That's amazing. And did you guys know each other for a long time, or how did you
Yeah,
guys sort of
I actually just met her in Taiwan in a party once, like maybe 4 years ago. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, she was
I
a
think
friend of a friend, and we just met like this year.
there we go. Once again, a friend of a friend, referral, referral.
Exactly. It's all about like connections.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Because I
Yeah.
remember when we were chatting, you were saying like, business is basically like a very key component of business is relationships.
Yes, exactly. I think it's very important. Even relationship between the business owner, like the company and the customers, like if there is not this relationship, it doesn't really work anyway. So yeah.
Okay, okay. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. And like, where do you get this like confidence to, decide, I'm gonna start a business, I'm gonna have a partner, I'm just gonna go and get some customers. Like, do you have like maybe business experience before coming to
I think
Taiwan or?
I, th- actually my first, like I had a few internships before, but it was very like only a few months. And my first real job, like part-time job, was like 3 years ago. And just the fact that I was hired in the marketing agency, it really made me realize, oh, I can do this myself. I don't need to be hired to do this, because I was basically, I cannot say I was doing the whole job for myself, but I was like, I can do it myself and being paid way more if I just detach from this company and create my own. So yeah, I think the fact that I worked there, it was a very good learning experience. Even though I was paid very little, it was like I still don't never I would never regret to do it. And yeah, I think that's where I got my confidence. Yeah.
Mm.
And also I studied marketing and business for like 6 years, so of course it also helps. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know that. Did you or what did you
Yeah.
say?
So
Was this at university?
yeah, my bachelor was international marketing and no, business and management in France, and I did my third year in of bachelor in Taiwan as a exchange, and then I applied to do a MBA in Taiwan. So yeah, a lot of study.
Jeez, that's amazing. You got your MBA.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh
I
wow.
graduated like almost a year ago. So yeah.
Wow. Hey, congratulations, because
Thank
that's not
you.
easy.
Thank you.
Jeez. Okay, wow. And like with your MBA, was there anything in particular that you learned about business that was like, wow, this is something I'm gonna apply?
So I think overall, because I did my bachelor first and then my master, I felt like, oh, it's always the same thing that I'm hearing, theory or whatever. And
Okay.
uh, and then I had to do my thesis because it's a master. So at the beginning, I don't like writing. So I'm like, oh, this is so annoying. I don't want to do this. And in the end, I think I really learned a lot because I was applying the theory I learned maybe for the first time. Maybe not for the first time, but in a different way that I was used to in my part-time job. So yeah, this was very interesting to me because it was like a big thing I didn't want to do, and in the end, I'm very glad I did that because it was a lot of pain and hard work, but it made me learn a lot of things in the end. So it was very cool.
Okay. Okay. Wow, that's really interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
being educated is very
yeah,
important, before
absolutely.
you
Yeah,
you get involved. And so with your marketing and your experience in education, when you were, checking out your partner, were you like evaluating, her education status? Is that something that you were concerned about?
actually, not really, because she never learned about marketing. She, like I said, she was a filmmaker, so it has
Hmm.
technically nothing to do with me, but in a way, still connect because she's super creative and she can make movies, so she can also make advertisement and very professional. She has all the equipment, and yeah, that's why it just somehow just fits together. And yeah, I never thought, she didn't study marketing, so it's not gonna work. No, it was, I knew already what she was capable of. So yeah, it's very, very natural the way it happened, I think.
That's so cool. I think we should get on the
Yeah,
show one day. Maybe we can,
yeah.
have a three-way conversation. That would be really, really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she would love to, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay, so right now, is she still in the States or is she here in
Yeah.
Taiwan?
Yeah, in the
Okay,
States.
I see.
Yeah.
And if let's say my listeners want to see her movies or see some of her stuff, do you know where
Yeah.
they can sort of go to find
So
out?
I think I told her already she should put everything on the website, but I think she's a bit shy. I don't know, but
Ah,
I think the movies are not online, but I'm sure
okay,
like if I ask, maybe I can send a link. But yeah, she should
okay.
post them for sure, but yeah. And she also told me she wanted to apply to festivals, like movie festival, to see if she can get a prize or anything. So yeah, maybe in the future it will happen. It will be cool.
Okay. Wow, that's really, really
Yeah,
cool. I love that world as well. A lot of my guests are into theater and
yeah,
filmmaking. So yeah, I think if we can get on the show, that would be great. That would be
yeah,
great.
for sure, for sure.
Okay, and so now you you sort of kind of understand cryptocurrency, but it's not something that's like something you're too interested in. So like what made you decide? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and work for this company that deals with crypto, even though it's not something are very committed to.
Yeah, I still think it's very interesting, and that's why I looked into this like maybe 3 years ago. But it's true that I was not like checking every day, or being super into it. But yeah, the fact that when I got this opportunity with this job, I just learned about new things like real world assets. For example, this I had no idea what it was, and I just learned with my like current company, and I just think that it's a topic that is very new, and also like so many things to learn. So that's why for
Mm.
me it's interesting, because I don't want to be in a job where I know everything and I don't learn anything, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I
learning is
agree.
very important. Yeah, if I don't learn, it means I need to move like something else, do something else.
Ah, okay, okay. You see, that's that seven energy. But
Yeah, yeah.
so okay, cool. I think that's great. That's wonderful. So what have you learned about real world assets? Like, what does that mean?
So basically, you can put like something that is from the real world, like for example, a house, and you can put it like tokenize it, which means that, for example, how to explain? For example, you put your house on the like as a token, and you can sell it in different parts. So it means that, so for example, instead of one person buying one house, you can like spread it into different parts, and for example, smaller investor can buy like half of a house, or like 1/4 of a house, thanks to that, thanks to the
Ah,
technology. And
ah.
by buying this, they can receive in exchange the interest rate compared to what they bought. So yeah, it's quite interesting, to be honest. And this can be for houses, for cars, for jewelries, gold, whatever.
Gee, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
if
and this yeah,
no, 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 please continue.
I was just gonna say this like for people, I guess, who learn a lot about blockchain is basic stuff. But for me, I didn't know about this before I find out about this job. So yeah, I just thought it was interesting, basically.
So if I want to buy, let's say I want to buy a Ferrari, but I don't have enough, to buy a Ferrari, and I know some other people that want to buy the Ferrari. Would we be able to buy it together where I maybe just put in like, let's
Yeah,
say,
I guess, yeah.
oh wow, okay,
Yeah,
that's really,
but
really
also
cool.
for like, for example, the real estate market, it's also fluctuates. So sometimes you can like sell later and get more, and it's like stock basically, but with real world assets, basically.
Ah, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's pretty amazing. And are you interested in, doing anything with real world assets, or you just learning?
I mean, right now I need to learn more, I think, in order to do something later. But yeah, right now I think I don't like I don't know everything, so I cannot put too much right now. But for sure, if I learn more with time, maybe, one day. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And like, where do you learn about this? Like, how did you learn about this?
It's just because of the job opportunity. I saw that they were doing this, the company. So yeah, I just I in order to do the interview, I had to learn about the company, and that's how I learned about everything. Yeah.
So, what did you do? Did you go Google? Did you read some books, or how did you learn about real world assets? Because it seems like a new idea.
Yeah, it's very recent, yeah, and it's all about decentralized finance. So without passing through banks, and yeah, doing everything on the blockchain. Basically, that's how it's connected. But yeah, I learn by reading online mostly. Like the company I'm working now, they have a YouTube channel also with podcasts. So I have the whole. I was listening to all of their podcasts, learning more. Like if I don't understand something, I would type on Google, "What is this?" Blah blah blah, and yeah, that's how I learn basically.
Oh wow. Okay, okay. So Google, can be like a substitute of a library, would you say?
Mm,
Like,
it depends, but for me it was different because I had like I sent an email to the person to like with my CV and everything, and she replied me 1 day later, and she said, "Okay, in 3 days we have a interview." So I didn't have time to go check more on library stuff, like real books or whatever. I had to work like study fast because the interview was really fast. So I think it's different. I think like in the library there are still a lot of knowledge for sure. But in my situation, yeah, Google was better because faster and more efficient, I guess.
yeah, yeah. I think that's the way to learn, in
Yeah.
the 21st century. You gotta value speed. You gotta just get
Yeah,
it.
but it depends because I still think that reading like interesting books is very cool, to be honest. Even myself, I stopped reading for a while and I'm trying to start again. So yeah, it's I think books are still cool, but if you want an information right now, then yeah, Google is better.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. And okay, so cool. So now in Taiwan, um, how long have you been in Taiwan?
So I've been here for 4 years and a half.
Okay. And just so that the audience knows, where are you from?
I'm from France.
Okay,
In
okay. In
case
case
my
anyone missed
accent was not obvious.
it. No, it's really cool. I love the French accent.
Thank
I
you.
think everybody knows. It sounds really cool.
I
And
think everyone said that, but not except the French. We disagree with that, but yeah.
so what does it sound like to you? I guess it sounds normal.
I don't know. Just I prefer the normal like British accent or American accent more than yeah French accent. But yeah, anyways.
Okay, okay. And when it comes to working, I don't know if you have experience with working in France, but if you do, what is the difference between working in your home country and working abroad?
Mm, so abroad, I don't know because I haven't worked like everywhere, but I can compare France and Taiwan for sure.
Yeah.
I would say the culture is very different, and also, of course, in France we have way more working rights than in Taiwan.
Oh.
Um, so yeah, for this I'm very proud in a way because like for example we have a lot of holidays, we if we are sick we have paid sick days or whatever, but in Taiwan is more complicated, and also there is a culture of you should work later than your normal hours without being paid, but just to
Oof.
show to the boss that you are there, you know what I mean? And this for me, I worked in Taiwanese company and I'm very happy for the experience, but like for me, I would say French people tend to um how to say work for living and not live to work, you know what I mean?
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I think that's a
Okay.
big difference. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah, I've seen that as well. I've seen that as well, where you've got
Yeah,
to show that you are worthy. Um,
exactly. And for me, in my French mentality, I know I'm very French for sure, but in my mentality, it's better to be efficient and fast and do your work in this hour instead of just staying until like I don't know 8, 9, 10 p.m. in the office. For me, it just shows that you are too slow, for doing your task. But for Taiwanese, it's the contrary. Like if you are leaving like at 5, it means oh she's not like involved enough or whatever in the job. But yeah, I guess it's really different point of view and very different in the culture. Yeah,
Mm, mm. Wow, that's really
yeah.
interesting. And so when you doing your business, is your business gonna? I mean, the customers that you have, are they Taiwanese customers or American customers, or where are they from?
So mostly it's a Taiwanese company who wants to export in the US. So that's why it's perfect for me who is based in Taiwan and my friend who is based in the US because we have like both countries and yeah, mostly it's Taiwanese, yeah.
Oh wow, so that's really interesting. So you actually deal on the front end with the Taiwanese, and
Yeah,
your
yeah.
and you the French girl, and she's in America, but she's a Taiwanese.
She's a
That-
Taiwanese, yeah, in the US, exactly.
wow, that's really really interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're bridging a real border there, because I think that's not something that's typical where you see, different nationalities of people who are not in their national territory and doing business.
Yeah,
Uh, that's pretty
yeah,
unique. You guys, yeah, tell me more about
yeah,
that. Like, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, she's like a super good friend. She's like my best friend in Taiwan. So I think yeah, she left to go to the US for her studies, and we're still in contact. Like I saw her a few months ago, and I hope she will come soon also. So yeah, that's why we are separated. But to be honest, we call almost every day. So like for personal and business also. So yeah, it's just yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Normally they say, there's no such thing as friends in business, but it seems like you guys have bridged that gap.
To be honest, I have another friend who also told us that we have to be careful because sometimes like mixing both can be problematic. Uh, so yeah, I guess if this gets very serious, I think we would need to maybe work on that to be careful because of course sometimes we can disagree on things, but it shouldn't affect the personal, in my opinion. But yeah, like we talked about this already, and hopefully everything will be okay.
Okay, that's really really
Yeah,
good. Um, yeah, I think you gotta have someone that you like at least to start off. You it
I
just I
think
think
so.
it
Yeah,
makes
and someone that you trust. Yeah,
yeah yeah yeah. I think that's important. And
yeah.
what is your long term vision for your company?
You mean the like marketing agency, or you mean the company I work for now?
No, no, your marketing agency.
Okay. Well, I mean, in long term, the best would be to have so many customers that we need to hire people to be like create a team. So we are not just the two of us, but actually way more people.
Uh,
Um, I think yeah, this would be cool, and just reach to a point where you are a super big marketing agency that all the big brands want to work with us. This would be like the optimal, of course, but yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And what do your day-to-day operations look like generally?
I mean, it depends because, like I said, we don't have that many customers, so I was not like super busy with that, and that's also why I was looking for a job. But depends. It's like very free, Basically, you depends on the project, but it's it's not by hours. It's just by task. So I know I have to do this, then I do it, and I try to be efficient. I'm not gonna like stay super long if I can do it in 1 hour. You know what I mean. It's just depends on the task I have to do basically.
Okay, so like let's say your previous task that you had for the customer. Like, what did that look like? Just so that, if there are young guys out there and they want to sort of, get to understand, what does someone who's in marketing actually do? Like, what would,
Yeah.
like, your previous task, in terms of the day to day, what were some of the things that you were doing?
So actually, my last task was about a customer who sells ice cream in
Mm.
Taiwan. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
he's making like homemade ice cream. So I and he's here, so he's in Fulong. So I went to see him and I filmed some reels for Instagram, or made some videos, some content, and took some pictures, and then we had a discussion about how to improve the business, what are the goals, short term, medium term, and long term, and yeah, just brainstorm a lot of ideas. I told him my ideas and he gives me feedback, and then after that I go home, I call my friend in the US, I explain everything, and yeah, just write everything on the drive so everyone is updated with the discussion and what is the plan next, like what are the tasks we have to do and the deadline, and yeah, basically that's the last thing I did.
Ah, okay, great, great, great.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so you use Instagram to showcase the customer's profile or
Yeah,
the product.
Instagram and Facebook. Yeah.
I see. And then what
Mm.
do you have to create the video or the banner
so
advert or
so I filmed the video because I'm here, but it's my friend who is in the US who's gonna do the editing because she's better than me. I could technically do it, but I think she's more experienced than me. So yeah, it's just how it works.
okay, great, great, great.
Yeah.
So when you were filming the video, was it something that you filmed on location in the ice cream shop or
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I went there and I filmed him during like the making of the ice cream, and also just take a lot of shots of just putting ice cream on a cone or whatever, like yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's really, really cool. Okay. And then you basically take all of that footage and then you send it to your partner and then
Yeah.
what does she do? Does she add music or like what is it that
Yeah,
she did?
she will edit it into something like with a lot of rhythm and music, and try to like become, maybe it would be cool to like have like viral videos online, and that's our goal. Yeah.
Ah, okay, I see. So you guys
Yeah.
basically wanna be seen as a company that can produce viral videos online, essentially.
Yes, but this is only one part because what I would do is more like the marketing side, like how to expand, like should we contact people to sell also, like it's or what who are the competitors, how to become better, how to work better, etc. And what she does is more like the video and content communication part.
Oh, okay, that's really, really awesome.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a lot of my students are, interested in just business in general. Do you think
Yeah.
that there's a way for, young people, whether they're teenagers or preteen, to get involved in marketing or to get involved in starting their own business, or should they wait till they, older or adults?
No, never wait. If they are ready to do something right now, of course they should. And like we discussed about this last time, but yeah, I didn't know that such young people were interested about business, because you told me your students were like around 10 and they are super interested about business, and I never thought it would be so young, but if they are, I think yeah, you as a teacher, you should push them to do something already, even if it's selling lemonade on the street or whatever, it's cool to do something at a young age, I think.
Yes, yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. I think it builds confidence and it just builds evidence at a young age that I actually made some money. I think it's very
Yeah.
important.
Even if
Yeah,
it's a few hundred NTs, I think when you are young, it's a lot already. So yeah, it's cool to be honest.
exactly, exactly. And if people want to get to know more about your services, or if they want to use your services, how can they contact you and your partner?
So, I mean, we have Instagram, and we are currently building a website. So the website is not done yet, but if people want to contact us, we have, yeah, Instagram or email. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds really, really great. So, like, what is your Instagram like, just so that the people can know?
It's Lafis Factory. That's the name of the company. So yeah, it's Lafis Factory. Just Lafizz Factory, and you will find it on Instagram.
Ah, okay, awesome, awesome. And if they want to email you, how do they email you?
Also lafisfactory@gmail.com.
Oh, okay, awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for sharing all this
Thank you.
information. It's
Thank you
been
for inviting me.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for being so keen, because I know that we're both very busy, and sometimes we
Yeah.
miss each other, and
Yeah, but
yeah,
in the end, thank you for for offering me this, because I mean I never did a podcast before, so it was I like to go with the flow, you one opportunity, okay, go, that's how I am. So yeah, thank you for that.
awesome, awesome. So maybe in the future, like once you guys have more momentum and you guys have developed, can we bring you back on the show, maybe with your partner?
Of course, I would love to. Yeah, it would be nice.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, thank you so much, Elise. Hey, I want to say,
Thank
thank you for the
you.
inspiration, and I hope you guys have the best success in your business.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, enjoy the rest of your evening.
Bye.
Bye bye. So, guys, guys, hey, the day doesn't end, and it's amazing. I don't know. I feel like success doesn't actually end. Um, wow, guys, look at that. You can actually build a business and have your partner be on the opposite end of the world. I hope you guys understand this. Her partner is all the way in America and she's all the way in Taiwan. Guys, these are places are totally opposite from one another. They're working on essentially a 12-hour difference in terms of time frame. Hey guys, hey, let's not make excuses for not building businesses. Look at these ladies, they're killing the game. They're killing the game. Why can't you? You know, she's actually contacting me right now, and I'm gonna have a partner come through. I can't wait for that episode. I think, guys, we're just building more and more momentum. So, guys, we are getting more and more of the best people just coming through from all over the world. I don't know, Scott's grace. It's just I've never seen this kind of, my first French, person. And hey, guys, man, we waving flags, man. We waving flags, and I want you guys to tell me, who do you want to see next? If you have a business owner that you want to feature on the show, please let me know. Put it in the comment section. Let me know how I can contact them, and we will feature them on the show. Because hey, we're trying to grow here, guys. We're trying to grow. We're trying to learn. We're trying to get that knowledge, and we're trying to, inspire the young stunners. So thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Let's build those